Hello YouTube and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is another battle I'm recording on my snow day, and it is another battle against my Pokerival Andy. I will try to include his link below. This battle I am using Mega Pinsir for the first and I think maybe last time. I think it's the first time. I'm using Dragonite, because I always use Dragonites, Florges. I think this is the intro of my Chestnut as well. Dusclops. And Milotic. We saw a little of Milotic last battle. Milotic is one of my new favorites from this last battle and this battle and everything on. It's just wonderful. Andy is bringing Smeargle, Blastoise, Skarmory, Tyranitar, Arcanine, and Mew. So, you know, some usual things, some strange things. You never know what Mew's gonna hold. So without further ado, here is the battle. Alright, so here is this battle. I'm just going to warn you that this is the longest battle I think I've ever had. I'm bringing a super tanky team, and he has Arceus on his side, so that makes this battle a lot longer than one would think it would be. So I lead with Milotic. He spores, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, because he can't really hurt me, and worst thing is he's going to pass something off, and hopefully I can just Dragon Tail the boost or something. So he actually goes for Sticky Webs. So this is a little different, this Milotic. It doesn't have leftovers. I went for the Scald. Got the burn, didn't kill it though. He knocks off the weakness policy. I thought it was bulky, my Milotic is bulky enough that the leftover is not super critical. I would like to have a little extra special attack. But that pen gets ruined, so now I mean, if I had leftovers, I'd have lost them there too, so it doesn't really matter, but. So in comes Mew. He's gonna substitute, and I'm gonna go for the Dragon Tail, hoping, thinking it might, like, Nasty Plot or something. I do not break the sub. He goes for Dazzling Gleam. He explained after the fact that he thought Dazzling Gleam was Moonblast that had a chance to lower special attack. But so Scald, crit, which doesn't matter because he's subbed up, kills the sub. So leftovers for Mew, Dazzling Gleam again. Not much, and then Scald, hoping for a double burn. And don't get the burn, which would synchronize the burn to me, so. Now he goes for Shadow Ball, realizing Dazzling Gleam can't lower my special attack. Immediately gets the special defense drop. So, then I Scald, and I snag the burn, which means I get burned, which is good. So you have leftovers, burn, burn. That makes this battle much longer. But yeah, so he switches out now that he's given me my burn to the Tyranitar. Sets up the sand. I guess he's hoping to let sand, since I don't have leftovers, maybe with sand and burn, but I went for the recover to get back to full. Sand and burn are going to take me down a bit. Sorry, I'm also eating during this because this is a super long battle and I'm hungry. And I wouldn't be able to make it 25-ish minutes. So you use the Rock Polish, but a Dragon Tailed him out expecting a boost. So now that does lead me to believe he is weakness policy. So in comes the Arcanine, he gets hurt by Sandstorm. I get hurt by Sandstorm, I get hurt by Burn. I can take a wild charge here, I'm burnt. So, he goes for that, I expect that, I go for the recover. Now this is something I would absolutely love to just keep this up, because he's just gonna hurt. I mean, he's hurting himself more than I'm getting hurt with all the recoil and everything, so. He withdraws, though, and sends out his Tyranitar again. Expecting me to go for Scald, maybe, but I go for Recover. I don't want to let Milotic go down easily, so I don't want to leave him that low. So, Recover, Burn, Sandstorm. Now he goes for Crunch. You know, unboosted and whatnot. And I go for the Scald, which will now give him his weakness policy boosts. I don't get a Burn. End of the Sandstorm. And so now I'm at half, just a touch over half. He crunches at the +2, which I survive. He lowers my defense even. Dragon Tail, and it sends out the Blastoise, who is slower than me. I survive from the burn, Sandstorm's over, I get the Recover off first. If that did send someone out who was faster, that would have been the end of Milotic. Looking at his team, I don't remember who all he has this time around. I know Mew is faster, I can't think of who else is on his team. Smeargle, I think is dead. Yeah, only turned 15 of 66. So he sends back Tyranitar, who now can't have his special attack boosted, and his, well, his physical attack, I mean both, but yeah. He can only boost his speed. So I recover. Sorry, so he goes for the crunch now. I Dragon Tail him out. I don't know why I Dragon Tailed him out, but I did. So in comes the burn to Mew. Sandstorm for him, Sandstorm for me, burn, or leftovers for him, burn for me. Now if he has a Psychic here, if he's like modest, that might be enough to do me in. If he goes for a non-stab move, I don't think it will, but stab, even Psyshock probably will. So I send out my Florges, thinking, you know, special move, I'll be able to take that. He goes for the Dazzling Gleam. So I might have been able to live that, had got my leftovers up there, but... Sorry, I didn't mean leftovers, I meant recover, but... So now the plan is to maybe try and time things to send a wish to Milotic. So he Will-O-Wisps my Florges. And I went for the wish. And the Will-O-Wisp is a good move in that now I have to consider, do I use Aromatherapy and heal Milotic? Because then it's not going to take hits as well, but otherwise both of them are losing HP over time, so. Burn's hurting the Mew a lot. He goes for Shadow Ball. Aromatherapy to heal myself of the burn, and it heals my Mew, or my, long day. It heals my Milotic as well. Sandstorm subsides, and burn should kill Mew. Oh, and wish heals Florges to full. But I did not kill the Mew with the burn, apparently. So it gets another Will-O-Wisp. I get the wish. Alright, so he's expecting me to switch out to Milotic probably to revive from Wish. I actually send out the Dragonite, who takes the Wild Charge easily. We'll let Arcanine take some more damage from Recoil and from Life Orb, and then I heal from Wish. And he withdraws his Arcanine now and sends out the Skarmory, and I expect that and send out Milotic. That was very risky, but it worked out perfectly. He goes for the Drill Peck, and I know this thing is not strong enough. I survive with 3 HP. Recover. And yeah, so how do you carry the Brave Bird? I know he doesn't like that because it's supposed to be tanky, but killing itself is not a good thing. But sometimes it works, like Milotic and Burn. So, a little above full, I go for the Scald, hoping to get burns on things. I get the crit. Weird how with Scald, you are less happy to get a crit if you don't get a burn. Like, then I'd rather have not crit burn. But anyways, he goes for the Yawn. I go for Recover to be at full. Predicting the Yawn, but... So, I'm at full, he's basically at full. He withdraws. For Skarmory, and I withdraw. For Chestnut. I was hoping he was going for Protect, but this ends up working out well too. Drill Peck is way too obvious, so he doesn't go for it. He goes for Spikes. I set up my Leech Seed. This Skarmory is now neutralized. He can't stay on the field and set things up. He's going to keep healing me. He's not going to have a Sturdy. He's going to have to switch. So I'm thinking I'm forcing a switch here. So I send out my Dusclops. If he doesn't switch out, then I can trap him with Infestation. And the Leech Seed, that'll be beautiful. And he does not switch out. He sets up a second layer of Spikes. So I'm thinking, okay, he might fall right into this plan and just let himself be killed, call it Infestation, and I'll just enjoy life, but he withdraws this time. So who am I infesting to keep trapped in here? Apache, which is the Arcanine. So Infestation, he's now trapped with little damage each turn. And I'm like, okay, that'll be fine at least. Kill this thing with its electric move. It's kind of a threat to my Milotic, which is the best around. No one's ever going to keep me down. So, Infestation, doing damage. I go for Rest, expecting him to go for, Flare Blitz. And so I am healed back to full. It's got to be, this move that he's using would be a 3-hit KO, but he doesn't have 3 turns alive because of Infestation. So he goes for Crunch again, which is just crazy that he has Crunch, but had he not had Crunch, this would have been... Dusclops would have done some major work. But everyone on his team always has Crunch, and by that I mean this entire Tyranitar. So, Infestation, that goes Arcanine. He'll send in Tyranitar now, and so I've slept 1 turn? So I think I have 1 more sleep turn. So he goes for the Rock Polish. And he goes for Crunch, and I think that without a crit, I would likely... Oh, no, sorry, he just didn't get a... Sorry, I'm thinking something completely different. So I survived it. So I was right in thinking that. So I survive it, and I go for the Confuse Ray. Sandstorm, I have 3 HP left. He switches out to Blastoise, and I rest. So I'm fully healed. We're both being hurt by Sandstorm now. he gets his leftovers after Sandstorm. I sent out the pincer. What was I expecting to do? I don't remember, but yeah, I guess it was, I don't know, a switch maybe, but nope, he goes for Scald and gets Burn. So, well, there goes Pincer. Now, really, I should have looked at his team. Pincer is not very useful. I should have just let it go down, but instead, I decided, oh, well, I can, like, use Florges and try to aromatherapy and then, like, give him a wish and all this nonsense. And had I not went for that strategy, I could have ended this thing a good bit earlier. Because Pincer can't do work against his team. So Scald's my Milotic. No burn yet. Sandstorm fades. Send out the Sleeping Dusclops, hoping to just get my sleeps out. And Yawn can't do anything because I was kind of expecting Yawn, and sorry about the wobbly camera, but this is such a long battle, I wasn't aware of that before I started recording it, and I wasn't in a good position to record stably. So he goes for Scald, doesn't do anything. He withdraws now, and this is the turn I should wake up. I believe this is the turn I wake up. For Tyranitar, Sandstream activates. Nope, so the next turn is the turn that I wake up. So now he'll be able to kill me with Crunch here. Oh, so I think I was wrong. I think at the time I was like, oh, Crunch shouldn't kill me. But no, last time it did 70 damage. It was a crit here. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. Last time I think it did 70 damage. I think I had 80 HP and I was down to 10. So no need to be upset about that, but I am allowed to be upset about Arcanine having Crunch. So Florges, who's burned and stuff, he goes for Stone Edge, misses, I use Wish. Now, I'm thinking he's going to be aggro and attack here, thinking, not wanting me to switch out to Milotic to heal it. So I'm thinking he's probably going to go for Earthquake or Stone Edge again. So I protect. But he was going to, oh no, he does. Never mind. I'm overthinking things so much. But so hurt by Sandstorm, then get Wish, then get hurt by Burn. And leftovers are supposed to happen before Burn, but I was already fully healed. So then Earthquake comes through, does a lot. I Wish again. And he's going to expect another Protect. Okay, sorry. And healings and hurtings, and so I protect again, and I think he predicts that protect. Yes, he does, and rock polishes. I should have expected him to predict that and switched out to give the wish to someone else. So he earthquakes me. I hire aromatherapy to heal the burn from myself and from Pincer. I don't know why. Seriously, Pincer flying like double stab is not very against Rock Tyranitar. Is not very against Steel Skarmory. I don't know who else he has left, but so he earthquakes, but I dodge it. He crunches. I Fire Punch, expecting him to switch. I don't score a burn. He Stone Edge hits. That's the end of me. So good job on being, rock polished and stuff, because that's cool. I like speed, so I like speed being increased. So now back out to Florges to die, I guess. Or am I? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna die here. And I protect to heal. I don't know why I thought I would be able to survive things. Because like, I would not protect if I didn't feel like it would help me survive. But so I protect, then I go for another protect. Oh, I guess that's why I was hoping to just like spam like multiple protects in a row to get up to where I can survive an earthquake, and then like wish, die, send someone else out to heal. So now the Milotic. Everybody's best friend. I just think if I had competitive and the speed drop raised my special attack here. I almost brought the competitive one as well, but I did not, so he crunches. Crit. But I planned for his crits and recover. So that did a little more damage than I recovered, but so he crunches. As long as he doesn't continue getting crits forever, I'll be able to get to full, and then he'll be able to be dead. So yeah. That one doesn't get the crit, so I recover, and I'm just about at full HP. Now he withdraws, I guess expecting, oh, I'm full now, I must be going for Scald, so he sends out Blastoise. And I do go for the Scald, because Scald hits Blastoise is the one that doesn't hit as much, but it's still, and that happens, burns. Because that's always the thing, even if it's the wrong attack, it can always burn things that aren't fire. And if it's fire, it's the right attack, so. So now he's taking damage and healing damage and stuff, and he yawns. And I'm like, whatever, I'm Milotic. You can yawn. You can give me boosts. I Dragon Tail you out. So I'll be asleep soon if I don't switch out, and it's Skarmory. So he goes for the Drill Peck, because that's going to do oh so much. And now I go for Scald. And I'm like, please, please, just burn this thing. I hate it so much. Yay, burns. So, he's down to red and burned, and now I'm sleeping. And he definitely can't get through my sleep in 2 turns. So I switch out, though, expecting him to roost. My speed drops. I'm hurt by spikes. He doesn't have Stealth Rocks off, though. He roosts here, as predicted. But then my Pinsir, I guess, I don't know what moveset this Pinsir knows. I know it knows terrible things. I mean, obviously the quick attack that's required. And you'll see the other move that I use on Pinsir randomly. I don't know why I like it, but not against a team of all resisting flying Pokemon. Thrash. Like, does it not learn Power-Up Punch? Because it has arms. It should learn Power-Up Punch. But I die from Rocky Helmet. Does he set up the last layer of spikes? He does not. He goes for Drill Peck. And he gets hurt by burn. He could have, so better than setting up last layer of spikes would have been a free roost on the turn I kill myself. So now I'm like, oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to go for Drill Peck, or is he going to roost? I should predict the roost. Because it's quite obvious, because if he goes for Drill Peck, he might die. So it is obvious, and I do go for the Hammer Arm, which is now super because he lost his flying. Does almost exactly the same as what he healed. And burn, and now he has 1 HP left. And so now I Spiky Shield, expecting him to just sack it and go for the Drill Peck, knowing that obviously if he roosts again, I'll kill it with Hammer Arm, but I don't go for Hammer Arm, he does go for Roost again, so... You know, the, 5th layer of Thought Arrow. If he predicts that I predict that he predicts things, then stuff happens. And by stuff happens, I clearly mean Skarmory heals. So now I'm like, okay, fine, Milotic. Time to just win. Speed lowered, I'm hurt by spikes. He Drill Pecks. Expect, because if it was faster than Chestnut, which he was, so... But I'm sleeping, and it's, I'm just gonna laugh at your little Drill Pecks. So you roar, and out comes my Chestnut again. So back to this thought process of who's gonna predict who the right way. So, well, I'm hurt by spikes first. He's hurt by burn. So it's like the exact same place he was at last time when he roosted tonight. So he roosts. And I Leech Seed, knowing, ha ha ha, So even if I can't predict right, you're eventually going to die, and certainly Milotic can survive you, so you can kill everyone else. Milotic will just take all of your health, but so now it's like, okay, you're burn, you're leech seed, you're losing more than you can heal if you had leftovers, which you don't. But so you roar out because you like giving up HP and stuff. So yes, please give Milotic HP with leech seed. Alright, so burn and leech seed, and I'm sleeping, but you can't hurt me. I'm probably healing more from leech seed than you are doing with drill pack. So out comes Chestnut from the roar, and I'm hurt by spikes, but I recover from leech seed, and then he'll die from burn. So last person left is going to be the Tyranitar. I believe that's the last one. Oh, no, sorry, there's Blastoise, who is faster because I have the -1 speed and I'm not fast, but Rapid Spins for 1 damage. Hurt by Rocky Helmet of mine, and then Wood Hammer, and that's the end of Blastoise. So this will not kill me. So now last up is the Tyranitar. And if he can one-shot me, that might probably... I still have Milotic, so you know this battle is mine. But I'm gonna take this Stone Edge like it's nobody's business, because it's not very effective against my fightingness. And I go for the Hammer Arm, and that's gonna be the end of Tyranitar. So, wonderful battle. Super, super long, but I enjoyed it. So if you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and maybe I'll get another battle up today. But if not, I have about maybe like 10 more battles from X and Y still to upload, so I'll be trying to get those up soon. Thanks, and have a good one.